The phrase "Lisa Kudrow breaks a silence. The truth about Friends finally comes out" is a typical example of internet clickbait language that exaggerates normal interviews or comments into dramatic revelations. Because in reality, there's been no single shocking truth exposed by Lisa Kudrow about the sitcom Friends that has not already been widely known or discussed over the years. And instead, what exists is a long history of cast members, including Kudrow, speaking openly in interviews, reunions, and retrospectives about their experiences on the show, which remains one of the most successful and influential sitcoms in television history. And Lisa Kudrow, who played Phoebe Buffay, has consistently described her time on the show as positive, collaborative, and life-changing, while also acknowledging the pressures that come with sudden global fame, long production schedules, and the emotional intensity of growing up in front of millions of viewers over 10 seasons. But none of these reflections amount to hidden secrets or dramatic scandals as often implied by viral headlines, and instead they represent normal, thoughtful commentary from someone looking back on a major career milestone. And over the years, the cast of Friends has frequently reunited for interviews and specials, including the widely publicized reunion event that brought the main cast together to reflect on their shared experiences, where discussions focused on friendship, humor, nostalgia, and the lasting cultural impact of the series rather than any hidden controversies or shocking revelations. And Lisa Kudrow herself has often emphasized the bond between the cast members and the professional environment created during filming, noting that while there were challenges typical of any long-running production, the overall experience was meaningful and supportive. And this directly contradicts the dramatic framing suggested by headlines implying some hidden truth finally coming out. Because the reality is that most behind-the-scenes stories from Friends have been discussed openly for years through interviews, documentaries, and media coverage, and there is no credible evidence of a suppressed secret waiting to be revealed, and the continued popularity of the show has only increased public interest in revisiting old interviews and comments, which are then sometimes taken out of context or reframed into sensational narratives by online platforms seeking engagement, even when the original statements were simple reflections on working in television. And in Kudrow's case, her career after Friends has also remained strong and diverse, including roles in film, television, and production work, showing that her identity as an actress extends far beyond the sitcom that made her famous. And ultimately, the idea that she has suddenly revealed a shocking hidden truth is not grounded in factual reporting, but in the internet's tendency to transform ordinary reflections into dramatic headlines, while the real story of Friends and its cast is already well documented, openly discussed, and widely understood as one of television's most successful and culturally significant productions.